Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on my show, Angelic Whispers, with me, Sarah Andrews. I hope you're really, really well. I hope you are surviving all these heavy energies. I'm going to talk a little bit about that later, but there's lots of energies around at the moment. But anyway, I hope you're very, very well. Please let me know who you are and where you're from when you do come into contact, come into my lovely web of loveliness here that Mr. Producer will send me some names very shortly. So I'm Sarah Andrews, and I am an angelic light worker master teacher, and I'm also a crystal healer. I run courses. I do all sorts of lovely things. Sarah, I always go to say your name perfectly well, and it never comes out right. Seren, I'm just going to say Seren. Hi, Seren. Hello, my lovely. So I'm based in, it's near Waterlooville is where my therapy room is. Elizabeth Jones, hello, welcome from South Wales. Thank you for telling me where you are. Which is near Portsmouth, which is in the south of England. So I'd love to know where you're from. It would be so good to connect with so many people. I love it. I get so excited about where everyone's from when they come on and join me on here. And I'll be explaining a bit more about how the show goes a little bit shortly once I get a few more hellos in. Cheyenne, hello everyone, says Cheyenne. Hi, Cheyenne. Catherine Johnston, hi from Ireland. I nearly said Iceland then. Ireland, hello. Thank you for joining us. Heather Wax, Essex and Suffolk borders. Lovely. Hello to you. And she's on YouTube, so don't forget you can join us on YouTube if you haven't been able to find us on Facebook, or if you are on Facebook, obviously you want to change over to YouTube, but we're on both. Jill Reynolds from Birmingham, hello. Thank you for joining me. Amanda Ward, hi all. Oh, look at that gorgeous baby. Oh, little tribute. Oh, lovely. I love baby photos. Gorgeous. Shana Melancon, hello. I need you. I'm from Lafayette, Louisiana. Oh, bless your heart. Okay, well, if you join in with my show, then I might well be drawn to you. Lee Berjou, I'm going with. Hello, Lee. Thank you for joining me. Krish, hello, gorgeous. Hi, beautiful Sarah and Richard and my dear SPT family. Lots of love from South Africa. Absolutely love it. Haven't heard from you in a little while, Krish. I hope you're well. Sam B, good morning, Sarah and Richard. Hand pink waving, watching from Australia. Oh my goodness, we've got South Africa, we've got Australia, we've got America. I love it. And Eva. Hi, that's a lovely drawing. Did you draw that? Joanne Lewis, hello, my lovely. How are you doing? Jodie Jenkins, love from South Wales. Hello, Jodie. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Fiona Evans, my lovely Fiona, beautiful student of mine. Hi, Fiona. Sue Barham, hi. Where are you from, Sue? Let us know where you're from, please. Maya Mog Moo Toot. Oh my goodness, what a lovely name that is. I'm guessing some of it is created there. I didn't see where that was from, Mr. Producer. Sorry, I was so busy looking at the name. Sandra Martin. Oh, she just said hello. Okay, thank you. Sandra from Evesham. Hello, Sandra. Angela Kelly, hi. Hi, where are you from, Angela? Let us know whereabouts you are in the world, please. Catriona, hi from Ireland. Happy St. Patrick's Day for Sunday. And you're probably off today. Do you have a day off today in Ireland? I think you do. Hi from Dublin, Ireland. Yeah, but I think they have a day off as today as well. I think I might be wrong there. They might have abolished that, but I think that's the case. Robert Mace, hello. Lovely to have you here with me. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Terry. Hello. How are you doing? Oh my goodness me. Stephanie Ann, hi from London. Hello. Got lots and lots of people have joined. That's so lovely. Leah Green, hi everyone in London. Hello, Leah. Lovely for you to join us. Jennifer McCormick, hi Sarah and Richard. Hello. Christine Davis from Caterham in Surrey. Hello, Christine. Thanks for joining. Nikki Kenton, good evening, beautiful folks from Durban, South Africa. Another South African. I love it. Thank you for joining us. That's all my nicknames over the years. Bless you. I didn't think it was your full proper name, so to speak. You're in Norwich, Norfolk. Brilliant. Lovely to have you here. Gina Gillardi. Hello. Hello, my lovely. Where are you from? Good day from Australia. That was my attempt in Australian accent. I'm really sorry if I've offended you, Lenny. 3:40. My goodness me. Wow. It's either dedication or we're just feeling a bit of a sleepless night for you, or you might be on a night shift. I don't know. But welcome. Suzanne, hi from Egypt. Hello. Lovely to have you. I don't think we have had Egypt. I don't think we have. I think that is a first for me. Whether that's a first for SPTV in general as well. Is that Mr. Producer? Yeah, could be. Could be second time. Gina Gilardi from New York. Thank you for letting me know. Cheyenne, Iowa. Hi, Cheyenne. Welcome. Yeah, I think we've got so many people. I'm so pleased and relieved to see and hear that I've got lots of people joining. Layla, hi. Because it's 4:30 in the afternoon. I normally do my show at 6 o'clock, but I'm teaching tonight. I'm teaching my Introduction to Angels course, which is the last week of the 5 weeks of my course that I run it on. And it goes so fast. So I'll be starting another course in probably about a month's time. Hi, Sarah from Bournemouth, UK. Hi, Richard too. Corrie Dutton. Hello, my lovely. Thank you for joining. So let me explain what the show is all about if this is your first time joining me. Oh, I'm going to slow down. Ooh, slow down a little bit. I am a psychic, a psychic intuitive reader, and I connect with the archangels primarily. I am a medium too, but for the purpose of this show and for the purpose of what I usually do on a daily basis, I am connecting with the angels. It's my passion. I absolutely adore connecting with the archangels. The archangels and the angels are different entities to spirit. So without going into that too much detail again, because I tend to say this every single show and I don't want to sound boring. Hi, Sarah from Virginia. Hello, Gwen. I'm going to shorten your name Gwendolyn to Gwen. I hope that's okay, but Gwendolyn, hello. Hi, sweet fairyish Arsambi, bless you. Robert Mace would love a reading. If you interact with my theme for tonight, Robert, then I might well be drawn to you. And that's what I was just about to say. So I connect in with the angels, and the angels' guidance is absolutely stunningly beautiful, and it's all based on love, and it's based on helping you to connect with your higher self, with them, because they know exactly what's going on for you all the time. But unfortunately, there is that you have to invite angels in to work with you. They won't just come in, they won't just give you guidance, because, you know, a lot of people, the cynics of the world, say, well, if there were all these angels, why aren't they helping everybody? It's because you have to call them in to help you. They're not allowed to interfere with our law. Sorry to say law of attraction, that's the wrong way. Oh gosh, it's gone out my head. They're not allowed to interfere with us, basically, without our permission. So we have to invite them in. And so by doing so, you're then calling them in and to help you and assist you. Now, in doing that, you can call in specific archangels. But if you're not sure which archangel to call in, then you can call in on your guardian angel, who is not an archangel. Your guardian angels are different to archangels. But without going into too much of that detail as well, your guardian angel will guide you for your greatest good. Your guardian angel will always keep you protected and always take you onwards. So it's sorry, I'm just reading Seren's message here. She's out it being I think that was without it being obvious. So I'm going to go to a retreat, take the 5 precepts, get a Buddhist name, then announce it at meditation. I can I think is that no longer eat meat and therefore can't go to mum's on Sunday anymore. Oh, bless your heart. Ah, serendipity. Ah, okay. So some of these messages, yeah, yeah. I've just got feeling, Seren, you're probably responding to somebody else's chat there. So I'm going to carry on with what I was saying. Um, so connecting in with the angels is very, very precious, but it's not a thing that you can't do. If you simply ask your guardian angel to bring forward the archangel that needs to work with you, they will do so. And then you could say, thank you, archangel, for coming forward, and please work with me. Please help me. Please guide me. And if you connect with them through meditation, or if you connect with them through oracle cards are amazing. Asking for their guidance, asking for their advice, and sensing them around you is the very, very first steps. But obviously, approaching somebody like myself that can contact the angels as well and find out more information for you is something that you can always think about doing. But they come with love, and they will only give you messages that they know that you can deal with, and that's very different to spirit. Spirit will tell you what they want you to know, whereas angels will tell you what they know that you're able to deal with one step at a time, and they will very much take you, guide you for the long term. But our free will steps in all the time. So our soul plan, which I believe we all have a soul plan, does it goes off on a tangent sometimes, and our guardian angel is always trying to usher us back onto our soul plans, trying to get us back on track. But unfortunately, we don't always listen. So if you can trust your intuition, because it's where your guardian angel talks to you, it's those whispers, those feelings, those sensations that when you feel something is not right, trust it. If you feel something is right, trust it. That is your guardian angel trying to keep you on track for your soul plan. I've just done some research on angels. Fabulous, fabulous, Christine. It's amazing, isn't it? Angelology is a study of angels, and it's fascinating when you start looking into angels, how vast, how many different types of angels there are. There's, the dimensions between the seventh and the ninth dimension is supposedly where the angels reside, spirit in the fifth and sixth dimension. And it's really, really funny because you've got all of these different entities of angels, hierarchies of angels that is believed to be in these different dimensions. I actually personally have a theory about the dimensions, which I'm not going to go into now, but it's not exactly the same as all the traditional system. Mel Walker, funny that you're talking about angels. I found my How to Speak with Your Angels book about 15 minutes ago. There we go. That is a sign. That is a symbol, but a sign that they're directing you towards them, okay, for a reason. I haven't seen it over a year. I'm thinking, hidden in the back of a drawer, poor little book. But wow, how wonderful. Brilliant, Mel, that you found it. There will be a reason why they've addressed you to that book. Now, it could be because they want you to connect in with the angels. Connecting in with the show is obviously a first step as well. But I would say, I don't know what this How to Speak with Your Angels book is about. Obviously, it's How to Speak to Angels, but I don't know what's involved in the book. But possibly just asking the angels, asking your guardian angel to open up the book to a specific page. There will either be a complete message there that will resonate with you, or a sentence, or potentially a word. But there will be something that if you ask and take your time, don't just quickly do it. Just ask your guardian angel to help you to just literally randomly open the book at a page and see what message you get. And I bet you it will resonate. I'd love to know. Please tell me if you get a chance to do that before the end of the show, or please let me know. I am on Facebook, everyone. Angelic Whispers 26 is my Facebook page. So please connect with me. I give a channeled message from the angels every weekday, except for Wednesdays, where I just do a card, but I do a channeled message. I relay the message to you that they would like me to pass on, and then I pull a card for you all. And unfortunately, I do get a lot of people jump on that live and say, can I have a card, please? It is a general message, and it is a general card. If you want a private reading, obviously, you contact me separately. I love angels too, Layla. It's just, they are phenomenally powerful, but so much about love. Well, that's everything. They're about love completely and utterly. So that brings me on to my archangel that I would like to introduce you to today, because every month I introduce to you or talk to you about, because I might not be introducing you to them, you might know all about them, but I talk to you about a particular archangel. And with the intention, I hope, that you're going to start to get to know the archangels a little bit more. I've got a lovely, gorgeous soul called Jo Dance, who's also an angelic light worker, and she's just produced a book that is all about which archangels to connect to. I haven't seen it personally myself. I've been busy all this weekend and I haven't managed to get hold of a copy, but I know it's on Amazon. I can't remember the title off the top of my head, but I think it's something about it's definitely Archangel, but her name is Jo Dance. And there's affirmations as well in the book to help you, so that it gives you a title of what the archangel is particularly good for to call in to help with, and it gives you an affirmation to help with a situation to do with that. So an awesome, as I say, I haven't seen it in person, but it looks in pictures and it looks amazing. So that might be something that you're drawn to ordering for yourself. It's on Amazon. And she was at the Wickham Fair this weekend, I know, talking all about her new book. But I can't remember why I went on to that now, because I was introducing you about which archangels and making up a connection with the archangels. That's what I was going with that, wasn't it? But basically, like I've already said, your guardian angel is key. Okay, ask your guardian angel to bring forward the archangel that you need at that present time, and they will help you with that. That's what they're there for. They're there to help and guide you. But learning, like all these other lovely people that I've already mentioned about, they've done research themselves, looking into the angels, taking a course maybe to find out about the angels a little bit more. I would definitely wholeheartedly recommend that. I've started my journey 4 or 5 years ago with the archangels, and probably actually longer than that, probably more like 7 years ago. And over time, I now it just all happens because I work and live and breathe archangels and angels. Mel Walker, affirmations and exercises to connect with and learn from your angelic guardians. That's your book, I presume, Mel. Beautiful. So hopefully you heard what I said to you about opening up your book, seeing what message you get. Oh, brilliant. So Lenny, you're also intuitive, and you can see angel colors, spirit orbs, and fairy sparkles. Brilliant. Love it. Fabulous. I love that so much. So what happens on the show is I'm going to introduce to you and talk to you about an archangel in a moment. And then I'm just going to talk to you about what the theme is for the I was going to say evening then, because you should usually do this in the evening, for this afternoon. And the more you interact with me, the more you have something to say about what either the archangel or the theme that we're talking about or the topic of conversation at the time, I will then be likely to pull a card for you and do a little mini reading for you. And it will be a very small one because I'm very conscious of time and wanting to get as many people on as possible, having that interaction. If you have any questions for me at any point, please ask me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you might have about the angels. So this is my picture of the archangel that I would like to share with you today. And it's very pink because he is all about, and I say he, you might see it in the feminine form because angels are non-gender. Predominantly for me, Shamuel, who this is, Archangel Shamuel, comes through in the masculine form for me. But he is all about love. But more importantly, he's about soul connection, connecting with your soul, connecting with your absolute center of you and your love center. He's about soul relationships. He's about making those connections. So as I mentioned before, we have a soul plan. So if you need direction as to career path, for example, as to how to develop, which direction to go into, to help your soul reach its soul path, to complete its soul path that it's supposed to be on. Shamuel, Archangel Shamuel, and that's about Shamuel, Chamuel. is all about helping you to do that, to connect in with your soul, to connect into your heart, and to connect into what makes you driven and motivated, but more importantly, how you can connect with your soul path. He's also to do with soul mates. So any love in any way, shape or form, that he can come through, he will help you to form relationships and to heal and to have loving relationships. So yes, a soulmate, romantic, love relationships, but also the love of yourself, also the love you have for other people, working with compassion, working with empathy, and just having that real deep compassion for others and feelings. But definitely relationships in general. So if you need any help with relationships of any sort, Shamuel is the archangel to call in. Oh, Stephanie, thank you. She says, I love this. Thank you. So you can see all the beautiful pink there because your heart chakra is either pink or it's green. Those are the two colors that are associated. And Shamuel brings the pink color through in abundance when he connects with everybody. He absolutely does. So I just think it's so, so powerful when you feel that sense of his love, and he is extremely loving. All the angels are when they come through, all the archangels and all the angels, but particularly Shamuel, you feel like you're just in this bubble of loveliness. And as I said right at the very beginning of the show, there is a lot of heavy energies around at the moment, and I don't know if anybody would like to share in any way about any of the energies that they've been feeling. There's an awful lot in the spiritual world where, you know, I've heard certain things and I've been told certain things about how headaches have been happening, feeling tired, massively tired all the time lately. So you're not alone. If you're feeling like that, you're not alone, because I think it's to do with these energies. I think that there's an awful lot of things in the world going on, and I think light workers, particularly if you're a medium, if you're a psychic, if you work with whatever realm of entity you work with, if you're a light worker of any sort, you're going to feel it, because you're feeling, and especially being an empath, which is what I most definitely am, you feel that those energies around you, and you know, you have to protect yourself from that. It's very, very, very important that you protect your energies. So Shamuel helps us to connect with the lighter side, the love and our soul connections and relationships with in every way we could possibly think of. But the word soul is very important. Soul relationships is what he's massively about. And your soul relationship, your soul path, your soul plan, and everything connected with where you're heading and your career. And I say career, your pathway, the way that you are directed to going. He's also amazing at helping you to find things that are lost, physical items. So, for example, if you have lost something, I've got a couple of stories about this that I could tell you about. Maybe later, if I've got time, I'll tell you some stories. Lenny's put, yes, tired, yes, massive headaches, especially through late December and early January. Yeah, most definitely so then, but it seems to be happening again recently. Carolyn, I have no energy and don't want to do anything. Yeah, lethargy, absolutely. Just want to curl up, and I think the weather hasn't helped us as well with the rain. I know obviously a lot of people here are not from where I am, but the weather, and even in America, I've heard some people saying that it's been raining a lot in America, and in certain parts of America, obviously, it's a huge place compared with England. But for us, we've had non-stop rain all through, well, I say non-stop, pretty much non-stop rain all through February. And you know, we're now going into the third week of March, and we're still having rain. It's an awful lot. So this energy, and I think the world in general, Mother Earth, things just seem to be very, very cleansing. I think they're cleansing. Now, you might think that's a bizarre thing to say when we're feeling very heavy. The energies as humans, we're feeling the energies in a heavy way. But the cleansing, the clearing, the water that's being sent through. Native Americans used to believe that high winds were part of the cleansing powers of all of the elements and to do with Mother Earth and how she would help to cleanse and clear. And I can totally understand that concept. But also with the rain, anything to do with water is emotions, and it's to do with cleansing and clearing. Right, this is a message from Mel with the book. Okay, so I just held the book and flipped through all the pages as you do, and as I quickly fanned through the pages, I saw something. I went back and it was a card, Messenger of Water. And I'm talking about water right now, Mel. Knight of Cups. I have no idea why or how that one lonely card ended up in the pages of the book. Oh, so it's actually right. So it's actually a card that's got in the book. Right. Well, you were meant to find that. You were definitely meant to find that. A knight card always is about new beginnings, Mel. It's about new starts. It's about you're starting on a road to something. It doesn't mean brand new. It means you've already kind of started it, possibly thinking about it, or possibly being aware of it. And that's the new start that's beginning. A page card is brand new. But a knight card is also about courage and strength and going forward. Water is to do with emotions, all right? So yeah, it might just be that you're needing a little bit of a boost at the moment, a little bit of courage, a bit of a oomph with your emotions and going forward and keep going. But I'll let you tune into your card and see what you get through as well yourself. Lost things. So physical things, if you lose, for example, an earring, or if you lose, say, for example, I don't know, something that's important to you, and you've hunted high and low, and you know it can't be anywhere else. It's got to be somewhere in the house. If it's in the house, you know that it's got to be somewhere and you can't find it. Ask Archangel Chamuel to help you. Now, a couple of things may happen. Straight away, you will get a sense of knowing where to go and look. That may happen for you. If that doesn't happen, you might be directed to a sense of feeling about that it's maybe in a closed area, or it's in a big area, you know, so you can start to whittle down where that area might be. Or you might suddenly have it turn up, and it might suddenly, a bit like Mel, have something like a book that you didn't know you were looking for, potentially, like Mel was. But if you are actually looking for something and you can't find it, it can sometimes turn up if you ask him to. I've got a little story about that, and it's quite mind-blowing, about a necklace that my friend had lost. Very, very treasured necklace to her. She couldn't find it. She always wore it. The clasp had obviously got worn or broken, and she lost the necklace in her house. She knew it was at her home, and she hunted high and low. She went outside, she went inside, she turned the house upside down, couldn't find it. Asked Archangel Chamuel for help. And I don't know if it was, I can't remember the story completely in its entirety, but it was either the next day or a couple of days after she'd asked Chamuel. She literally opened up her French doors, which leads out onto the patio, and there on the floor of the patio of her garden was the necklace. Now, she had gone out into that garden, she had hunted high and low, she had been out in and out of those French doors for ages, and then after she'd asked Chamuel, it was just there sitting on the floor. So yeah, he will help you. One thing to say about lost things that I'd just like to interject here is, sorry, Joanne, let me just read your message. Joanne, I always see the rain as cleansing and blessing, removing negativity. Yeah, fabulous. And I think that's what a lot of Mother Earth is having to do at the moment. I think she's desperately trying to wash down all of the energies that way down into Earth and wash them away. I think so, Joanne, definitely. Where was I going? We've lost items. So, for example, I carry crystals around with me all the time. And I always say to people, if you lose something like a crystal, okay, this is a lovely moonstone crystal that is just by me. If you lose something like a crystal, try not to be too heartbroken, because my feelings about that is that somebody needs to find it, and somebody needs it more than you possibly do. So I always kind of console myself with that thought that if I have lost something that I've carried in my pocket or elsewhere on my body and it's lost, I always think, well, somebody needed to find that and they needed it in their life. But it doesn't always help you, as it on a human level, does it? So this is Shamuel. So I'm just going to very last time so I can pop the image of Shamuel down. You can see that beautiful heart in the center of his chest there. These are images that I use when I'm teaching about angels, and it's really important you go with images that resonate for you, for the archangel that you're trying to connect with, if you're having an image of them in front of you when you're trying to connect with them, because there are hundreds of images. If you put into a search engine the archangel that you want to connect with, there are literally hundreds of images. So go with the one that resonates for you, and one that, by resonate, the one that you're drawn to is what I mean. Jennifer, my nana always prayed to St. Anthony when she needed to find lost items. Fabulous. Love that. Love that. Shamuel, Archangel Shamuel, is also who you can now add to that list of people, or angels, not people, but entities that can help as well. Thank you, Jennifer, for that. So the theme for today is about that love. It's also about your soul journey. It's also about energies, but I also wanted to connect with you because this is something that comes up every single show, with numbers again. How do the signs? So today Mel has had a message given to her by finding this book that's all about angels, and now she's watching this show. How do the angels connect with us? Well, in a nutshell, in loads and loads and loads of different ways. One of the ways are with numbers, and people are always asking me about the numbers that they are seeing. So if you interact with me and either give me any sort of message, anything that you've worked with, talked about, have experience of, anything to do with angels in general, but also Shamuel, as in love and soul relationships, or numbers. Okay, so those are the things that I'd like you to contribute today with me. Melissa, are we supposed to know our soul's journey? Well, it's a very good question. I think a lot, do you know, you must know, sorry, the term deja vu. Deja vu for a lot of spiritual people is when you connect with your soul path, your life's journey, flashing before your eyes before or after something's happened, as a reassurance that you're on the right track. That's what a lot of spiritual people think. It's kind of like, because your soul path, your soul's journey, whether you're supposed to know, I don't really know the answer to that one, Melissa, but my personal feeling is that you will feel unrest, you will become unhappy if you know deep down you're not on your soul's journey, if you're not in alignment with where you should be heading. I think that you do know deep down. It just depends on your state of ascension, your state of awareness, as to whether you then do something about it. A lot of people, I hate this phrase, but it's the phrase that kind of, I think, works with a lot of things, either in relationships or with jobs. They settle. They're not massively unhappy, but they're not also, something deep down inside of them makes them think, is there something better than this? Is there something more? And so from that point of view, I think we do kind of know when our soul is not on the right journey. Definitely if you're becoming awake and you're awakening and you become more spiritual, then that's when the nudges get stronger and stronger. And that's when you do something about it. And that's when people potentially make relationship changes or job changes or home changes, environment changes. And that's because they're following their intuition. So that your intuition is so important. So important. So what happens, Melissa, as far as I'm concerned, is that your soul path gets dripped down to you. I'm just going to write your name down just in case Mr. Producer whisks it away, because I will draw you a card for you, Melissa, because that's a really good question. Thank you. Your Archangel Metatron is in charge of our Akashic records, and that's everything to do with who you are, what you've been in past lives, and where you're heading, and he records everything. So I'm just going to read your message, Melissa. Well, that sums it up for me. I'm not happy with my job anymore. I'm just tired of doing the same thing over and over daily. I feel I'm on repeat. Yeah, your soul is calling out to you, most definitely. Call in Archangel Chamuel to help you, give you some direction. But it means that sometimes we don't always get the direction that we're expecting. So try not to keep blinkers on, as I call them. Try to keep a very open mind as to where and how Chamuel will help you, to where he's going to show you and connect with you, in what direction he's going to help you, to connect to. So also your guardian angel. Connecting with your guardian angel to help support you on your journey. But yeah, that is a massive indication if you feel like you're just on repeat, and a lot of people are like this, Melissa, you are not alone. That's when you have to be brave. So I was a teacher for 25 years, teaching primary school children. It was my passion. I've always wanted to be a teacher. I have been a teacher in a past life as well. It's in me. It's absolutely in me. And I am now still teaching, but I'm teaching the spiritual side. So whatever job you're doing, my lovely, you might find that you're just going to have to tweak it slightly and go off in a different direction, slight different path direction, but not change it massively. However, you might find that you're going to completely change to something new. So as I said, I changed from being a teacher with primary school children in the public sector. And as my spiritual journey grew and grew and grew and grew, my awareness grew, my connections grew, it didn't fit anymore. And I would have been extremely unhappy had I stayed doing what I was doing. I still miss the children. I still miss part of that job, some of the people that I worked with, etc. But this life now is my absolute, I cannot tell you, this isn't work. This is a joy. This is an absolute joy for me. So the more people in the world, if they can connect with whatever skills, whatever they care about, and that's the key thing with love. You have to love it. You have to care about it. And if you do, and if you can connect in with what skills you've got and where you can direct those skills, you will be so happy. You might not be rolling in money. You might not have masses of success, as in, career-wise, but you will be happy. And that is the key that everyone seems to skim over, I think, in a lot of the time now. So what have you put now, Melissa? She's put, I love to take care of the elderly. I used to work in an assisted living facility, but I've not done that work since my 16-year-old daughter passed away. Oh, bless your heart. Okay, my lovely. If you feel that this is something that you need to get back onto, then just call your guardian angel in, call in Archangel Chamuel, and see how you can go about doing it step by step. Don't think it's all just going to change tomorrow. What steps can you start to make if that is something that you feel passionate about, if that's something that you want to get back to? When you stop doing something you love because of such a tragedy and such a horrible thing that's happened to you, it's understandable. But the angels want you to live. They don't want you to exist. They want you to live. They want you to live with love, and they want you to move on. So please connect in with what you feel is the right thing to do. And if you feel it's the right thing to do, it will be. It will be. But yeah, hopefully, it takes a very special person to look after the elderly. My daughter also works with the elderly. She's at uni at the moment studying, but she absolutely adores working in a home where she goes and helps with the elderly, and it takes a very special person to be able to connect in that way. So be brilliant, be wonderful for you if that's what you feel drawn to. Right, Melissa, let me draw you a card because you have been extremely, I'm just going to pop my glasses on while I do this. I do feel actually around you, Melissa, as I'm trying to connect in with what archangels want to step forward for you. Azrael is making his presence known, and I feel like with Azrael, it's to do with his grounding energies that he has, but also the sense of peace and nurturing that peace in with you. Azrael is to do with transitions, funnily enough, and you're talking about this. And he will help you to, he also helps with grief as well. That's just, come up as well. But this is about your peace and grounding you and helping you to feel that sense of you, that, yeah, it's right that you should be. I keep getting drawn down to Mother Earth. I just keep getting drawn down. So let me just see if anything else is going to come through for you. Thank you. And Ariel as well, which is also she says as she looks at the card, and you have an Ariel card. It's Ariel is also about grounding. Ariel is also about working with nature, doing things naturally and going with the flow. As I'm saying that, Ariel was actually saying go with the flow for you as to, does he have anything to do with the color purple? Some people think he does actually with Azrael, but I see white when Azrael comes through. Keeps popping up in your head everywhere. That's your crown chakra, my lovely, because your soul star chakra, which is above your head, is going to be trying to feed you down information, and that purple is trying to have your crown chakra just opening up to being receptive to new ideas. Your soul plan won't come down and drip down into your crown chakra until your crown chakra is ready and in harmony and ready to accept these new ideas. So your soul plan, if it's trying to come down, an Archangel Metatron, as I was explaining earlier, wants to connect with you and wants to help you on your direction. He will be popping little things down to you at the right time, at the right pace for you, when it's the right time. So you might well be having that purple come through as well, because of your crown chakra is trying to connect with you, very much so. But let's get on to this. And Ariel was most definitely telling you this is the time for you to change, okay? Most definitely. Take great pride in your excellent work. And this is, I think, this is those energies I was feeling about bringing you down. It's like really help, not bringing you down, bringing your energies back down to Mother Earth, to connect with your feet on the floor, that you can do this. It's that kind of like walking freely, that you've got that sense of power. You can do it. It says practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. So this is most definitely about going back to, it is looking at the book there. That person is really looking intently. They might well be learning. They might be learning something new. You will know if it's something new. Okay. You love to be outside alone, just enjoying this earth. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what 100%, the earth was just being brought to me all the time. That is your sanctity. That's your special place. Ariel is about nature. Ariel is about animals, and she will help you in that space, in that meditative time that you use. And meditation does not mean you have to be sat, with music and tuning out. Going to your sanctity, which for you is, whether you've got all that outside space. I told my daughter once, she was in college, I was going back to school to become a nurse. That feels right. That's what you're being directed to do. They're saying to you, this opportunity is available, my lovely. I don't think we really need to. Sorry, I didn't hear that, Mr. Producer. Oh, okay. I think you most definitely are being told 100% that you need to go on. Okay, Melissa. I'm going to leave that there with you, my lovely. I hope that I think that's making some sense for you, most definitely. And I don't think they can be sort of pointing you in any which way harder than that with that aerial card. So thank you for interacting with me. So let's have another comment, please, Mr. Producer. Oh, lovely. Okay, so we've got some numbers. Leah Green, I always notice the time at 2:22 or 22:22. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Leah. That's so, so good for you. That is so positive. It's a positive number. Number two. Number two means manifestation. It means change is happening or coming, but it's positive change. It means that manifestation is a really lucky number, number two. It means that there is something that's going to be tweaked, something that is possibly changing, something that's going to be happening that you are going to be going on to do or engage in, or you could be manifesting it, and it's manifestation of this positive that's being shouted at you. If you see a number two, then it is about positive manifestation and positive things coming. If you see 2-2, it means that they're trying to get your attention in a big way. If you see it four numbers, the twos, like you've written there, they're literally shouting at you, Leah. So it could mean that you need to reflect on what you need positive coming, and you need to manifest that in your life. But it's more likely that they're saying to you, there is loveliness coming your way. You are manifesting whatever it is you're manifesting by the law of attraction, by your power of your thoughts, your positivity. You are manifesting it, and it's positive and it's lovely, and that positivity is going to be coming through for you. So it's a really good number, Leah. Really, really good number. Let's get you a card and see which card wants to come out for you, Leah. Okay, that one's, thank you. I love it. Sorry, I'm not laughing at you, Leah. I'm laughing at the card because this is the manifestation archangel. Okay, he's part of my soul group. He's part of my soul family, and it's Archangel Raziel. And he has got number one is manifestation. End of. It's the magical manifestation number. Okay. Two means it's manifestation, but hugely positive. So this is one. You've got the one card, and this is the Magician, and this means you can see, hopefully, all of that gorgeousness in that image of literally all that rainbows, your hopes, your dreams. This is what you need to be focusing on. You need to be focusing on bringing all that gorgeousness through. Any magic, any mysteries of things around you that you can put your energies into to manifest. And it says you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So that is why, my lovely, you're getting all these twos being shouted at you, because they're saying to you, this is a high time for you, a really high period of time where there's manifestation going on for you. So keep your focus positive. Always manifest in the positive, because positive things want to come through for you. And wow, I just love that card. I just love it so much. You can see all the rainbow colours of hope in that card, Leah, as well. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that helps you to understand why you're seeing twos all the time. You might start to see ones a lot as well. So just be aware of the one. So yeah, so ones are So if you have a combination of 1 and 2, so say for example 12-12 or 21-21, it's a combination of the two. 1 is manifestation, 2 is manifestation, but it's about positiveness, gorgeous loveliness coming, manifesting it, but also it's wanting to come through for you. So if you see 1s and 2s, powerful numbers, really powerful numbers. And they're, as I say, if you see them twice, they're saying to you, ooh, come on, really pay attention now. If you see it 3 times, they're getting, really quite impatient with you. If you see it 4 times, they're shouting at you. They're really shouting at you. I always see 2222. I've read up about it so many times and never truly understand for me what it means. Hopefully, Kaylee, you've just heard what I've been saying. Okay, there are lots of different theories with numbers as well. This is really important to say this. What I'm going to be talking about is angel numbers. Okay, 2 is also associated with kind of like resources, abundance. Now, abundance doesn't just have to be resources, but it tends to be to do with things, things that you need coming in for you in a positive way and manifesting those things that you need so that you can live positively, if that makes sense. But Kaylee, hopefully that you've heard what I've said already about the 2s. Have we got any other numbers, Mr. Producer, please? I know. See, I know numbers. Numbers is always something that always comes up. 444, Alexa. That is angels. That is angels. 4 is the angel number. The angel number. Okay. So, if you've probably heard me say, 1 means that they're letting you know that they're around. If you see 2 4s, they're showing you that they're really supporting you. If you've got 3 or 4 4s, they are showing you that they are massively around you. They're massively around you and they're making their presence known to you in the number form. So what I was trying to say earlier was that there are lots of different numerology. It always goes down to the single digit for me. If you add up numbers as well, that can also be another way that you can work with the numbers. So 444 is 12. So is 3 4s 12. So you've then got 1 and a 2, which is manifestation, positivity. So it always you can always kind of find out what all of these numbers mean as well. By looking at the single digits, also adding up digits as well, and seeing if you've got a particularly poignant date, for example, and then you add up all of the digits until you've got either a single digit or a double digit, but usually a single digit, it will tell you what's associated with that number. It's fascinating when you look into it. But angel numbers is what I'm obviously going to be talking about, not anything else. So, have we got anyone else, Mr. Producer? Any other numbers or any other comments, please? Mr. Producer just says to me, what's my favourite number? Do you mean as in if I had to choose a number, or? My angel number would have to be probably 4 because it's angels, but probably 2. Now my number is 26 because my angelic whisper is 26. I've talked about this before on my show, I think, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but 26 for me is my significant number. All through my life, I've had the number 26 pop up. And it's only when I've started my spiritual journey that I've realized this. I've made the connection, the penny has dropped. Now, 2 is about the positive, as I've already explained, and manifestation. 6 means you need to reflect and you need to make some changes. So that for me makes perfect sense, because on the 26th, significant things have happened. They haven't always been good. They haven't always been bad. I've had some really awful bad things happen, and I've had some really wonderful things happen on the 26th, or the 26th has been somewhere involved in whatever the situation or the person. So it's a really significant number for me, and I've realized that. So for me, I'd have to choose 4 or 2, because 2 is that positive, gorgeous manifestation number. But I will, 777, Carolyn. I was just going to say, I should really choose number 7, because 7 is about luck. 7 is about abundance, usually in the monetary form, but success and just luck is being shown to you. So if you see 7s a lot, it means something good luck is coming your way, or there's something that is kind of like magical, where that luck element, it's a magical time for you. But it could also mean that you've got some money coming your way, or some positivity to do with abundance. So 7, I should really say that's my favorite angel number, but it has to be 4, because that means the angels, and 2 about positive manifestation, that we've got the power to positively manifest what we want and need. So yeah, thank you for asking, Mr. Producer. I should ask you what your favorite number is. Do you have a favorite number, Mr. Producer? He's gone. He's number 7. Is it actually, or is it you just saying that because of what? It's number 7. There we go. Mr. Producers is number 7. Fabulous. Love it. Okay. Have we got some more comments, please? He's just trying to find some. Mr. Producer's having trouble with his screens. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. It ends with Roman. I'm going to say Roman because I'm guessing you. Oh, I don't want to insult you, because I could give you a nationality and then you'd be most upset with me. I don't know. If they are meaning to have around life all the time, 29, and seeing also 888. Okay. So I think what you mean there is that you notice 29 around like I have 26 and you have 29. That's a really good number, because 2 is about manifesting positive things, and 9 means you're on your track for your soul plan. So 6 means you need to reflect, because there's something that's not quite right. You need to make some tweaks. You need to make some changes. 9 is the flip of 6, isn't it? 6 is the flip of 9. So 9 means you are on track for your soul plan. You've got your resources, you've got your energy, you've got the people around you, you're on track. 6 means there's something, which could be people, it could be time, could be energy, could be resources, could be any of those. Something needs tweaking, something needs changing. Something's not quite right because you've gone off track a little bit, if those situations and those things don't change. So 29 is a really, really good number. Okay, and 888. So 8 is balance. It's also to do connected with wealth and abundance, but primarily it's balance. So if you see the figure 8, you can see this round circle and the round circle. It's about that yin, the yang. It's about having that balance, and that you need that balance in your life. So something, if you have 1 8, it means something needs a little bit of attention. If you've got 2 8s, it means there's a little bit of, you just really need to have something change. If you've got 3, Roman, then you need something. They're shouting at you, something needs to change. Okay, so something needs to change because the balance isn't there. You need to have balance in something. And it's the something that is always sometimes the difficult part for people to know what it is. But deep down, I think people do know. So sometimes people don't want to acknowledge or truly acknowledge what it is, that the thing is that they know deep down that they need to make changes with, because it makes them uncomfortable. But anyway, I hope that helps you. So Roman, I'm going to pull you a card and see what card you get today. Nearly went past the one I want that one. Okay, so You know, I said the 8 is about balance and about how you need to change some things. Well, you've got a 5, and 5 means change is needed. 100%. So you've got a 5 card. Something is needing to change for you. It's Michael. Now, Michael is trying to show you with this card that strength, protection, and courage might be needed. As I'm saying that, you go, oh, okay. Yeah, I was just going to say, as I'm saying that, it's the protection part, and well, actually, it's all of them. The protection is the key one for you. And the words on the card say, this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. So what that sentence means, and it is resonating for me, not all the sentences will resonate, but this does, that sentence does. What that means for you, Roman, is that you need to make sure that you're not focusing so much on the outcome. You're so focused on what it is. Actually, some of the things that you have to go through on the journey to get to the outcome, you're potentially going to miss, or you're potentially not going to go down the right road because you're already pre-thinking what should happen, and it might close off other opportunities that are there for you on the way. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Well, I'm sure you probably are, my lovely, but that first and second sentence most definitely. You can see there's a very dark side on this side with Michael, on the left hand side of the card, and then on the right hand side you've got that beautiful sunrise. So this is showing you that there are cycles, things don't always last, but 5, and this helps us to understand number 5 now, doesn't it, on our themology today, our theme. 5 is change. Okay, so you need to make some changes, and you probably, after saying what you've said, are probably very aware of that, but it's showing you that sunshine, my lovely. The brighter days are going to come. And cycles always happen, and they don't always, happen in the way that we're expecting to, which is why that release, your attachment to the outcome sentence is resonating for you. Okay, so I hope that helps you, my lovely. Okay, are we going straight through today, Mr. Producer? You don't have any little adverts or anything that you'd like to pop on? We'll have a little quick break, if that's all right. Just a quick one, I think. And then he's just we'll be back in a couple of minutes, everyone.
Help Spiritual Psychics TV grow our TikTok channel. Connect with us at SPTV UK. We're on a journey to reach our next milestone, and we need your help. Follow us today and support us going live. Imagine getting personalised readings, discovering your card of the day, and so much more. Don't miss out on the opportunity to explore new adventures with us. Follow, engage, and transform. Join our growing community at Spiritual Psychics TV with @SPTV UK on TikTok.
Introducing the SPTV app, your digital spiritual guide for an enlightening journey like no other. Immerse yourself in a world of audio and visual content crafted to inspire, educate, and entertain. Seek guidance with our card of the day, choosing up to 6 cards for personal insights. Enhance your daily life with our wellness section, featuring nutritious recipes, affirmations, and balanced living tips. Explore our spiritualism section for a deep understanding of the religion, its principles, and spiritual answers. Unravel the secrets of the clairs and broaden your spiritual horizon. Easily find local readers, therapists, centers, or churches with our comprehensive directory. Stay connected with live broadcasts, check our schedule, and get to know our insightful presenters. Delve into the meanings of angel numbers, crystals, and a comprehensive list of divination meanings. All of this and more, available for free on the SPTV app. Download now at sptv.uk/app and start your journey with your digital spiritual guide.
Tomorrow from 6 p.m, SPTV Community Showcase offers our viewers the opportunity to have their own show, be it readings, their own thoughts and opinions, etc. Tomorrow night from 8 p.m, Deb Clark demonstrates her mediumship by offering free readings.
And welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much. All these beautiful comments that we're having through. So we've just realised as well, I spoke to Alexa about her number. I can't even remember what the number was now, but I didn't pull you a card, did I? So Alexa, I've seen your comment. You'd love a card, please. And because you've commented, was it the 444, wasn't it? Thank you. I will pull you your card now. I'm just seeing. Alexa, I don't know that I'm being drawn to my solar plexus. I'm just trying to work out if it's my solar plexus or my sacral for you. Just trying to work that out. It feels more like your solar plexus, which is your center of you of being who you are and feeling who you are. And it's where your self-esteem, your self-confidence lies. I'm just going to see if they're going to help me to understand why they're drawing my attention to that part of you. Okay, they've just said to me being let down. So I don't know if that's going to resonate for you right now, or whether this is something that potentially you could be feeling over the next day or two, but it feels like you feel let down potentially by somebody. And it has affected you in your solar plexus, or it will potentially going to not, when I say affect you, just means that you're slightly imbalanced there in your solar plexus. You're not quite in full harmony like it should be. So I don't know if that makes sense for you. So thank you. Yes, 444. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense for you what I've just said, Alexa, but and they're just saying it's not going to last. It's not going to last very long, is also what they're saying. So I'm presuming they mean by that this feeling that I'm sensing for you. So I'm just going to see what card wants to come out for you. In the meantime, if you can let me know if that resonates for you now, because sometimes they show me things that are imminent for people. That one, thank you. Okay, we've got Ace of Raphael. Now, this is a really positive, gorgeous card. So there's your card, my lovely. Now, you can see that yellow behind Raphael coming up behind, which is, I feel let down. Yes. Oh, bless your heart. Oh, gosh. Okay. Your fiance took his life. Bless you. Right. So this is what this card is about. When Raphael comes through, he's always to do with healing. Okay, he is the healing angel. So he wants you to connect in with that. But this is about you making new connections, my lovely. As I'm saying that, they're making me feel really, feeling it bubbling up into my heart chakra now. It's about you feeling the joy of making connections with people, and how that's going to lift you. It's going to uplift you. It's to do with you sensing that I feel like you're, whether this time that you're going to make these connections is going to be imminent. I don't feel it because it's a far away. I feel like it's fairly close for you. Sorry, I get itchy nose when I'm getting things through, so I'll stop rubbing my nose. But you can see behind him there, we've got the yellow coming up behind, like I was saying about the sunrise. This is about that freshness. This is why they were drawing my attention to yellow is your solar plexus. They're drawing my attention to that, and they want you to feel, as I said to you right at the very beginning of the message for you, it was like it doesn't feel like well, they said it's not going to last long. It's because they want you to uplift. Okay, they want you to have that feeling of lifting. And we've got dolphins, okay, behind Raphael there. Now, dolphins are significant of cooperation and collaboration, teamwork, working with people. This is not a time for you to be on your own, my lovely. Now, I don't know how long ago this horrible incident for you. I hate to call it an incident. I don't know what to call it, but this horribleness happened for you. But this is not a time for you to be alone, okay? This is a time for you to collaborate and to be around people, to be more sociable. But as I'm saying that, it doesn't feel like a party animal kind of feel about it. It feels spiritual, and they keep saying to me, your spiritual connectivity with people, and it's going to be people that are on the same wavelength as you. That's what I'm trying to get to. Oh, beautiful. A positive new emotional experience. Okay, this is what they want you to connect with. This opportunity is available to you if you're open to it, and Raphael will help you to heal. Ace card, Alexa, is top card. It means you can't get any better. So they want you to get back into that peak time for you. Fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. Okay, so please know that your fiance will be around you. Headed correct. Okay, headed or ace of gate. I'm not sure what you mean by that comment, but please connect in with these. You can see the water all around. This is about emotions. Whenever there's water shown, it's about emotions. This is about you just feeling that sense of you're standing above those emotions now. This is a time you understand that. Fabulous. Thank you, Alexa. It's really a time for you now to feel more in power and more in control of you, that you are back in the seat for you and your direction, and collaboration and connectivity, but definitely that spiritual insights, deep and lasting spiritual insights, and your fiance being around you, that's always going to be. Oh, thank you, Alexa. I'm so glad we managed to pull you a card, and we didn't leave you out. Mr. Producer, should we have one more person, please? One more comment before we end. Okie dokie. Let's see. Yeah, let's do Amanda, please. Okay, so Amanda, I found the show very interesting. I'm new to this channel. It'd be lovely if I could have a card. God bless you. Okay, Amanda, straight away Gabriel is coming in for you. Now, actually, I don't know if this is your child, your grandchild, your nephew, whoever this is in the picture, but interesting enough, Gabriel is connected with parenting, but the reason why she's coming through for me, for you, is to do with the creation side for you, creating the world, because Gabriel is about self-communication, but she's also, I say she because I see her in the feminine form, she's also about creating the world for yourself, and that is really resonating for me, but she's also taking me to my throat as well. So this is also connected with you speaking to yourself in an honest way, communication with yourself openly and honestly, as well as using that to help you to create the world around you. So let's see what card that one. Thank you. We get through. We've got Raphael again. Okay, this is brand new. This is new starts, because you've got a page. You have got Page of Raphael. So as I explained earlier, a page means you haven't started this road yet. This is just beginning to either become into your thought process or becoming aware, or something's going to happen imminently that's going to take you on this journey. It's a very, very brand new thing. And it's to do with healing as well, because it's Raphael. The words at the top say gentle, loving, dreamy, and open-hearted. As I'm saying that, they're saying to me dreamy, okay? You might find, Amanda, that you're daydreaming a lot, because they're saying to me your daydreams are important. Don't dismiss them. Your daydreams are a form of meditation, and I'm being very much drawn to the fact that the dreamy aspect of you, and hopes and dreams, and this is to do with your creating your hopes and your dreams and making them come into fruition for yourself. But this is to do with that dreamy aspect. Your daydreams are going to be key for you. Don't dismiss them, okay? Because very much so, they were telling me that. A new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. That's definitely key. That last sentence, the great intuitive. And this is why they were just saying to me, don't dismiss your daydreams. You know, when you go off on a little daydream, pay attention to what your daydreams are showing you. And it's to do with that that's gonna bring this. It's all to do with your home life as well. As I'm looking at that sandcastle, they're saying very much to do. It doesn't feel like it's imbalanced. It doesn't feel like it's rocky at the moment, and it doesn't feel like it's going to be. But there's something to do with home that you need to have this new loveliness, because it is lovely, a new emotional situation. There's going to be, it's very calm. You can see the waters behind. You're going to feel quite calm. Your emotions are in check. So it's not a negative. This is definitely not a negative card. And when I say it's to do with home, it just means literally family, home, your security, your root of who you are. But a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations. Relationships is not the social invitations, I hate to say, Amanda. It's the regarding relationships. It's home relationships. So this could be family, but great intuitive insights. So that's your card. Lovely. I hope that makes some sense for you. And we have got to the end of the show. I'm so, so grateful for every single one of you joining me today. It's always such a pleasure to connect with you. Please find me on my Angelic Whispers 26 page and connect with me. As I say, I'll give a channeled message and a message in a card every day, every weekday, except for Wednesdays, where it's card only. But I'd love for you to connect with me. And to see what messages that today's message was absolutely awesome, as was Friday's message. I just love it so much. So I'd love for you to come and join me. And of course, if you'd like a private reading or healing, please let me know. It's always a delight to have you here. Thank you so much. This is a once a month show. So I will be back on the 15th, I think it is, 15th of April. Thank you so much. I do a lot of daydreaming. Amanda, that's how they communicate with you. So please don't dismiss them. Please listen to them and trust your intuition. It's really, really important. So yeah, 15th of April is when the next show is going to be, back at the normal time of 6 o'clock. So I love to see you there if you can make it. Noreen, you are very, very welcome. Joanne, glad I was able to see the whole show today. Absolutely fantastic. Sarah, thank you, lovely. Oh, you're very, very welcome. Thank you for being here, Joanne. It's always so good to see your lovely name pop up. Fiona, brilliant show, Sarah, as always. Thank you so much. Sending much love back to you, Fiona, as well. Thank you for being here. Okay, and I'm just seeing if I've got anyone else message. No, okay, thank you so much. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and I will hopefully see you on my page. If not, I will see you next month. Take care, everyone. Lots of love and light.